Hi, class of 2020. It's been a challenging year, and we're so inspired by your perseverance. Graduating from college is a huge accomplishment, especially in the face of a global pandemic. Congratulations on your many accomplishments. We invited the faculty and staff to share their messages with you. Please enjoy these greetings from them.
I want to say congratulations to all of the 2020 graduates in the liberal arts program and the liberal arts writing option.
Hi, I'm Kathy Hudson, and I'm one of the faculty members from the Division of Health Professions, and I want to congratulate all of our health professions who graduated this year. The class of 2020, you made it. Congratulations to everybody.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. And don't forget this fall to vote.
Congratulations to the entire graduating class of 2020. A special shout out to the music department's own Colin King, Tyler Sheltry, and Emily Fariso. Well done, everyone.
Hi, class of 2020. I am super proud of you. This is Professor Rose just saying congratulations, and you did it, and just super proud.
Congratulations to the business, accounting, and hospitality majors.
Best luck to each and every one of you.
We are so proud of you.
Congrats to the smart, witty, and hilarious Leticia Molina. Good luck out there. I'm gonna miss you. Congratulations to Daniel Fanini, one of the most quietly hard-working students I have ever encountered. Good luck out there in the world. I know you're gonna do great.
Congratulations, Suzanne Nasser. Congratulations, Suzanne Benoit and Taylor Semantes. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to all of the NECC 2020 graduates, and especially to the public health and community health workers.
Congratulations, graduates. What a privilege for me to get to know many of you the past few years. Until we meet again, so long.
Everybody, I want to congratulate you on an amazing year, a strange year, one that you'll never forget.
You guys. I did it.
Congratulations.
That's it, it's over?
If you want
Good morning. As president of Northern Essex Community College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our 58th annual commencement exercises. Buenos días. Como presidente de Northern Essex Community College, tengo el placer de darles la bienvenida a nuestra ceremonia anual de graduación número 58. Our ceremony will be a little different this year. Rather than being held under a large white tent on our Haverhill campus, we're celebrating virtually. In creating this year's commencement program, our goal was to recognize our exceptional graduates in the best way possible, considering the challenges. Special thanks to our friends at HC Media who partnered with us on this project. We have maintained many of the traditional commencement elements, including opening the ceremony with the singing of the national anthem. This year's soloist is Emily Fariso of Haverhill, who is graduating with high honors and a degree in early childhood education. Emily plans to be an elementary school teacher and will continue her studies at Merrimack College in the fall.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was beautiful, Emily. Thank you. You know, graduation is always a reason to celebrate, and even more so this year. In mid-March, just when you were nearing the finish line, our worlds all turned upside down. Many of you lost jobs or had family members and friends who became sick, and I know all of you had to struggle with remote learning challenges like spotty internet or finding a quiet place to study in a home that was suddenly full. On top of all these struggles, most of us were facing tremendous anxiety. We were worried about our personal health and our families. Was life ever going to return to normal? Today is a day to put aside all of those struggles and worries and to celebrate your achievement. You demonstrated tremendous focus, persistence, and hard work, and your reward is the associate degree or certificate you are earning today. All of us were impacted in some way by COVID-19, and I'd like to highlight 3 members of the NECC class of 2020 whose stories should inspire you. Close to a third of today's graduates are receiving certificates and degrees from one of our 20 healthcare programs, and many have been working in the healthcare field to support themselves while in college, oftentimes caring for patients who are infected with COVID-19. Amanda Asensa of Wilmington, the married mother of 3 children, 5 and under, has been working as a CNA for the Veterans Administration in Bedford while pursuing her nursing degree. In March, when Amanda was assigned to a COVID floor, she moved out of her home to keep her family safe from the virus. For weeks, she slept on an air mattress in an office at the VA. The internet was unreliable, so Amanda had to attend online classes and take proctored exams from her car. Visits with her children were held outside with masks and no touching. Amanda is earning an associate degree in nursing today, and I'm pleased to report she is now happily home with her wife, Jennifer, who is also graduating with a nursing degree, and their children. This past semester, respiratory care graduate Jennifer Osgood of Amesbury worked 20 hours a week at Lowell General Hospital under her student license, caring for many patients with COVID-19. When asked if the pandemic has made her rethink her career switch from retail management, Jennifer doesn't hesitate. If anything, she said, it furthers her commitment to respiratory care. This is a totally new ball game for everyone, she says. It makes me anxious to get into it so I can really help out. Jennifer has accepted a full-time position as a respiratory therapist at Brigham and Women's Hospital, which she absolutely loves, and she just passed one of her 2 board exams. James Batista of Lawrence is graduating with a business transfer degree and high honors. While attending school full-time, he's also been working full-time as a direct care worker for a group home in North Andover. In April, the virus traveled through his 2-family home, infecting his mom, brothers, aunt, grandma, and cousins. James was hit the hardest, experiencing a week and a half of high fevers and other symptoms. Despite his illness, he was able to complete the semester on time, earning 3 A's and 1 B+. James has now tested negative for the virus, and he's back at work. In the fall, James is going to transfer to UMass Lowell to study accounting. I am so proud of Amanda, Jennifer, and James, and all of the 600 graduates of the class of 2020. Because of you, I have faith that our future is in good hands. I encourage you to join us all next year on Saturday, May 15th, when we plan to host a joint commencement for the classes of 2020 and 2021. I also encourage you to share this year's celebration on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter using the hashtag NECC2020. We will be awarding prizes, gift bags filled with swag, to winners in 4 categories, including family photo, best cap design, best photo with your diploma or yard sign, and most creative. Congratulations, and best wishes as you continue your education and pursue your careers. Our student speaker, Rosanna Laura of Lawrence, is the married mother of 3 who is graduating with an associate degree in public health with high honors. Rosanna became interested in public health after dealing with health issues within her own family. After being laid off from her job in customer service, she decided to enroll at Northern Essex and follow her dreams. Over the past couple of months, Rosanna has been doing her part to stop the spread of COVID-19 as a member of the volunteer task force that is following COVID-19 patients in Massachusetts. Since mid-March, she has contacted over 80 individuals in communities including Lawrence and Chelsea to offer resources and help track the progression of the virus. It's an experience that has strengthened her decision to pursue a career in public health. In the fall, Rosanna will continue her studies at Regis, which offers a bachelor's degree completion program in Lawrence, and her long-term goal is to earn a master's in public health and eventually become a medical and health services manager at an urban hospital. Rosanna, your academic success and passion for your field inspire all of us. It is my great pleasure to introduce Rosanna Laura, our 2020 student speaker.
Thank you, President Glenn, for the introduction. Good morning and congratulations to NECC class of 2020. It is such an honor to represent this year's class, especially such an extraordinary time in history. We might be celebrating today our graduation virtually. However, it is a celebration shared with our family and friends, and we can all be proud of our own personal achievements. In my remarks, I want to share how Northern Essex has helped shape the directions of my life. And I hope that in my story, you'll find parallels with your own. My journey hasn't always been easy, but the experiences I've had, bad as well as good, has helped me get what I want to be on my way to a career in public health. Born and raised in the Dominican Republic, I came to the United States in 2005 to live with my dad. I was 17 years old with both dreams and doubts. I remember my first year here. Starting high school as a senior was extremely difficult because I was struggling with the language. My personal digital translator, a gift from my dad, quickly became my best friend. I would use it to translate my assignments from English to Spanish, and then after I wrote all my assignments in Spanish, I would translate them back to English. It took me a lot of time, but let me tell you, that translator is still, to this day, my best friend. Yes, it has been for so many of you. Getting here to graduation, it hasn't been easy. In fact, it has been a long 14 years for me, with many more life challenges that I could not have anticipated when I began college courses in 2006 to improve my English. In 2009, I began a family, delayed further education, and by 2015, I was a mother of 3. This joy was overshadowed when my oldest son has to endure 2 major surgeries. Those years were most difficult, but we persevered. Just when I thought everything was going well, my world again was upside down. When I got laid off just 10 months after when we bought our first house. At first, I felt frustrated, and I wondered, why was this happening to us? Then I told myself, things happen for a reason. Sometimes good things fall apart, so better things can come together. That was the moment that I decided to enroll at NECC, get my associate's degree, and keep going after my dreams. Nothing was going to stop me. I was so energized that I find myself taking 5 courses, doing a work study, and involved in leadership roles outside the classroom. What it seems like the perfect time, my mother made a decision to go into Essex, to stay with my family to provide some release and help with the kids. Unfortunately, soon after she arrived, she developed health issues that led to hospitalization and a leg amputation. Now my mother needed me more than ever. I was her primary caregiver, and in addition to going to school now, I was traveling to Boston every day to be by her side. I would take exams and write essays in the hospital hallway. I considered quitting college, but my husband Newton stepped in and took responsibility for our 3 children at home and encouraged me to focus on just 2 things, my mom's health and my schoolwork. That semester, I earned 5 A's. My time at NECC taught me much more than coursework, and my hope is that your lessons learned has gone far and beyond the classroom as well. Like me, I am sure that many of you has also learned that there will always be obstacles that we will have to face, and my hope is that you will continue to stand up and face those challenges, because in order for you to achieve your goals and aspirations, you must fight, persist, work hard, be firm in your goals, believe in yourself and your possibilities. I want to thank my husband, my parents, my professors, my advisor, and everyone who has supported me throughout my college journey. I could not have accomplished this without their support. In closing, please let me introduce the 3 reasons I never give up: Rancel, Jancel, and Ashanti.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did! Let's celebrate!
And now, as Massachusetts Secretary of Labor and Workforce Development, Rosalind Acosta is a member of Governor Baker's inner cabinet. She is responsible for making sure employers and their employees have the right skills to succeed in our economy and for getting unemployed workers back to work. Her already demanding job became even more challenging in mid-March when the pandemic struck, placing tremendous burdens on her department. Throughout this crisis, Secretary Acosta has provided inspired leadership. She has moved mountains to make sure funding gets to the people who've lost their jobs and advocated for more funding for those who have been impacted. Secretary Acosta was named to her current position 3 years ago. Prior to that, she had a 30-year career in banking and finance. She has been named one of Boston's most influential women by the Women of Harvard Club and El Planeta's top 100 most influential Hispanics in Massachusetts, among other honors. Secretary Acosta came to this country from Cuba as a young child with her parents. Like many immigrants, her successful parents had to start at the bottom rung of the economic ladder when they came here. In addition to having this family story, which many Northern Essex students share, Secretary Acosta has a strong connection to this college. A former trustee, she's the mother of 5 children, 3 of whom have attended Northern Essex. Secretary Acosta, we are so pleased to have you as our speaker at this most extraordinary commencement celebration.
I want to start off by thanking Rosanna for those wonderful remarks. I am so inspired by your story, and you are an example to all of us on the importance of staying involved and giving back to your community. President Glenn, distinguished members of the Board of Trustees, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, and friends of our graduates, and to the Northern Essex Community College class of 2020. It is my profound honor to join you in this historical virtual graduation to celebrate this impressive and important achievement in your life. If I were standing at a podium looking out on all of you today, I would see a class with tremendous diversity. 65% of you are women. Many of you are immigrants or first-generation Americans. And like many of you, I too am an immigrant. I was born in Cuba and came to this country when I was 4 years old. My parents were forced to leave everything behind and start all over in this country. From them, I learned perseverance and determination. I also learned the importance of being flexible. I know you all understand the importance of flexibility because most of you are working full-time and caring for your families while also pursuing your studies. To add to that, 2020 has been a no ordinary year. Much has been asked of you over these last several months as COVID-19 spread throughout the Commonwealth. Navigating family, work, school, and worries about health has added extraordinary stress as we all adapt to this new normal. Over these past several weeks, we have once again seen so vividly the deadly impact of structural racism and inequity. For many of us, this has hit at the very essence of who we are. We are seeing citizens marching peacefully in reaction to these heinous acts against humanity. I take great solace in our flexibility as a democracy to express our outrage and to take action to bring about change. As you are aware, as you have completed your courses of study, our economy has taken a huge hit. It will take time and flexibility for us and our nation to recover. Along with you, I've needed to respond to a radically changed world as part of government in Massachusetts. 3 years ago, I was honored to be named as Secretary of Labor and Workforce Development by Governor Baker. My team and I are responsible for ensuring that workers, employers, and the unemployed have the tools and training needed to succeed in the Massachusetts economy. Part of that responsibility is management of the Commonwealth's Department of Unemployment Assistance. This department has been challenged beyond anything anyone has seen in nearly 100 years. Flexibility quickly became our watchword when unemployment claims skyrocketed from 70,000 to over 1 million in only a few weeks. For those of us who are lucky enough to work in public service, it is times like these where the mission of the work drives you and the people around you to unimaginable productivity. Since mid-March, the majority of my team has been working 7 days a week, 15 hours a day. They have shown incredible resilience and commitment to the task at hand. We quickly scaled our workforce from 50 customer service representatives to 2,000. We've gone from making a few thousand calls a week to handling over 40,000 calls a day and hosting 70 virtual town halls attended by nearly 400,000 people. We've distributed benefits to well over 500,000 people, injecting billions of dollars into the pockets of Massachusetts families and helping to avoid an economic calamity. And through it all, I've not heard one word of complaint from my staff. On the contrary, team members continue to ask, what more can we do? Graduates of 2020, I encourage you to think about a job in public service. For me, it's been the most fulfilling job of my professional career. As graduates of Northern Essex, you have the educational credentials and lived experience to proudly stand along with those already there, doing their jobs to better serve and the lives of people of Massachusetts. Build upon your achievement here to grasp the opportunity of this unique time to make a difference in this state, in this country, and in this world. If this truly is a turning point in our history, which I certainly hope it is, then we all need to decide what our part will be. Whatever decision you make on how you want to make that contribution known is yours and up to you. You get to own your own impact. If taking to the streets and marching is not your style, that's okay. What other ways can you contribute to this historic moment? When your grandkids ask you about this time, what will you say? When they ask you what you did, how will you answer? Each of our stories is unique and form the very essence of who we are. And if we reflect on these stories, we can draw strength and determination from those experiences and use them as our foundation to stay true to ourselves. Times like this demand great responsibility from citizens. History waits for no one. Please do not be complacent. Please learn quickly that others won't take action. You must. Congratulations once again, class of 2020. You are already making history, and I hope you take the time to celebrate this wonderful achievement with your family and friends. Felicidades y muchísima suerte. I await your contributions to our shared future.
And now it's my great pleasure to announce the recipient of the Northern Essex Community College Social Justice Award, which we presented for the first time last year. The Social Justice Award recognizes individuals, groups, departments, and initiatives that promote values such as a commitment to equity and diversity or the advancement of human rights and social justice. It comes with a cash prize of $1,961 in honor of the year the college was founded, that the recipient can use to enhance social justice initiatives at the college. This award is more timely than ever, as we struggle now with our collective history of racism and injustice in this country. NECC's vision statement says, leadership means the ability to move people from where they are now to where they have never been before but need to go, and to do so by evoking for them a shared vision for their future. I don't know anyone who exemplifies this kind of leadership more than Paula Richards, Associate Professor of Academic ESL and English. Paula has effectively advocated for change to improve students' learning experience and promoted social justice work both on campus and within the community. Most of Paula's students are English language learners who are eager to master the language so they can continue their studies at the college level and prepare for careers. Paula recognized that the faster they could complete their language studies, the faster they could achieve their educational goals. So she created a new pathway for our ESL students that allows them to take their last ESL writing course at the same time they're taking their English Composition 1 in a classroom that includes ESL learners as well as native English speakers. Now, ESL students save money and can take English Composition 2 semesters earlier than they would have, which reduces educational barriers and promotes equity. Paula is also passionate about meaningful learning experiences and graduating students who are active, informed, and civically engaged. She has embraced service learning, in which students participate in service projects that are connected to what they're studying in the classroom. While learning the English language, her students are involved in projects that are helping community organizations, such as homeless shelters and assisted living facilities. She's also championed the growth of service learning at Northern Essex, mentoring many of her colleagues who are interested in bringing the model into their own classrooms. Paula, because of your creativity in introducing new practices that promote equity and your commitment to engaging your students in service in their communities, it is my great pleasure to present you with the 2020 Northern Essex Community College Social Justice Award.
Thank you, President Glenn. I feel deeply honored to be this year's recipient of Northern Essex Social Justice Award. I'm especially grateful that this year's award highlights the social justice initiatives of the ESL Fusion Pathway and service learning. First, I'm indebted to our academic ESL students who have pursued and met the challenge of the ESL Accelerated Learning Program opportunity. In addition, the tireless commitment and collaboration of our ESL and English department faculty, staff, and administrators, and our academic advisors and enrollment specialists continue to sustain this equitable model that is the ESL Fusion Pathway. My appreciation also extends to the collective efforts of those in our college community and partner organizations who continue to engage in and sustain service learning and its positive impact on our students, faculty, college, and communities. How wonderful it is that despite many challenges, our Northern Essex students engage with their communities in meaningful ways via their service learning projects. Thank you to the Social Justice Award Committee and my colleagues who nominated me. Thank you, everyone, for this honor. Be well.
The traditional gift of the graduating class will now be announced by the President of the Student Government Association, Samantha Cook, a liberal arts major.
Hi, I'm Samantha Cook, and I'm the former Student Government Association President here at NECC. I want to congratulate the class of 2020 for your accomplishments. Not only did you receive your associate's degree, but you also did it under very extreme circumstances, and I want to congratulate you for your resiliency and flexibility. Every year, the student government presents a gift to the school in honor of our graduating students. Last year, we gifted the Lawrence campus with indoor furniture for the Dimitri building. This year, after doing surveys and polls from our students, we decided that the class gift would be outdoor furniture for the Haverhill campus. This is to create a study/social space for our students. Thank you and congratulations again, class of 2020. We'll miss your presence on campus.
On behalf of the faculty and staff, it's my distinct honor to introduce that part of the ceremony that all of the candidates and their families have been waiting for. You've all worked extremely hard, and you are certainly deserving of the degrees and certificates that are about to be conferred. Chairman Linehan, it is my very great pleasure to present the class of 2020. The faculty has certified that they have met all of the requirements for their degrees and certificates.
Now comes the fun part. The Board of Trustees, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty and the President of Northern Essex Community College, and here the authority conferred by the Department of Higher Education of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby award the degree of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, and the appropriate certificate to the graduating class of 2020. Congratulations. you.